Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to Screw Culture. We got to get a clap for that. We're back for episode 11.
A cheers.
We got to get a cheers in, too.
For the New Year's, Christmas.
I'd like to make a toast. I'd like to make a toast.
What's the toast to? Let's hear it.
Guys, don't put the cup down. Guys, we made it to 2021. Dante thought we weren't going to make it past episode 3. Here we are, episode 11.
Yo, that's facts, man. I thought we were going to make it past episode 3. Then I thought we weren't going to make it past 4, then 5.
At 10? We clapped at 10.
I think we clap on every episode.
We got to clap every episode.
Cheers to that.
Bro.
Cheers.
You know, you got to be proud of all the mans for
to
getting
the mans
here.
on the ones and twos. Cheers.
Cheers to Melody.
Always Melody on the ones and twos.
Who are we?
We're Screw Culture, man. This is a podcast where we talk about our screwed up perspectives on anything and everything in the world.
But who are you?
Who am I? I'm Dante, of course. I'm the host. I'm here with my dogs.
Who are you?
Esty. Another one of the screwed up personalities. You can say.
And yourself.
Oh, did you want me to ask you who you were?
Yo, ask me.
Who are you?
Fuck, I don't even know, man. I'm just so lost right now. I'm Alex, aka Screwface, aka Fraser. You already know what the fuck going on, man.
Boys, how are your holidays?
Yeah, they were good. They were good. It was.
Yeah, I'm good too, guys. I'm outie.
Oh fuck.
Yo, this guy's not even on camera. I feel like he important and shit.
Yo, Melody, the people want a Melody cam. When are we gonna give it to them?
Bro, when there's a background for me, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Yo, guys, we don't have a
Honestly, drop in
budget
the
for that right
comments.
now. You know, if you want to drop us a $500 donation, we might be able to get Melody a
Drop in
camera.
the
Yo,
comments. If we get 10 people saying they want Maudie in the camera, we have to talk about it.
Boys, when are we starting a Patreon or the OnlyFans? When we starting the Screw Culture
You didn't have
OnlyFans?
to do all
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not consenting to an OnlyFans.
Yeah, you know? Why, S, you ain't trying to run OnlyFans with me, bro?
This guy's not in his
That's
bag.
crazy.
Bro, I just what?
They're not
Absurd.
about their
Bro,
they're not about their bread,
absolute
Melody.
lies.
They're not about their bread.
Nah, it's just crazy that you thought that you would make the same that I would on that video. What the fuck are you talking
You
about?
didn't have to do all that, bro.
People would be paying top dollar.
So it'd be like me and you like spit roast and shorty, no?
Okay,
You
bro,
think
what
you-
the fuck?
I mean, you could teach
Hold
people
up.
to draw,
You
but
think-
I mean, if you want to do that.
You think the people would pay to see that?
I think people would pay not to see that.
Anyways, just take down your channel.
Boys, how are the holidays?
On another note, the holidays, they were great.
It
So
was
festive.
a season of giving and reflection.
Wow.
More like a season of fucking giving.
Fucking giving? Fucking
Did you try to say
what?
fucking and giving?
You already know.
Like saying
That's the vibes, eh? Okay.
he giving dick.
You're a girl.
Alex, you talk to a lot of girls? Oh, what the fuck?
That's
It's not like coming out.
It's been a lonely quarantine, man.
Did y'all have a good Christmas? You guys
At
get
least
anything
you have
special?
A cozy corner.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like sprawled out on the floor, bro. I'm just like lying on the table, like drinking my night away, bro.
That's
Damn.
You have
This
a
got really
couch.
depressing.
He literally has a couch. Like,
Yo, but like, you know, sometimes you just got, you know that video of 6ix9ine when he was lying on the table and he was like drinking the wine? You guys remember that? That's me every
He
night.
was listening to Chris Brown or something like that.
oh, no, he was clowning Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Yo, the 6ix9ine days were pretty jokes still. Before he
Yo,
became a
they were
snitch, like
super funny.
this guy's running Instagram still. It was
Running,
fucking
man.
hilarious.
Like the ones where he's like, I'm fast as fuck, and then he just sprinted down the hallway.
Yeah. Bro, the funniest one was the 50 Cent one. You know where he's doing like he was remaking the video for, I think it was in the club, and he was doing like the pull-ups back
Yeah.
to the pulley bar.
No. Him dancing to
just
Jason
him,
Derulo.
just him dancing
In the rain?
Oh, in the
Oh,
rain.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
rain.
one is a banger.
Mm.
That show was fucking hilarious.
And it was, boys, yo, what'd you guys get for Christmas? That's what I'm trying. What'd you guys
Y'all-
get for
You
Christmas?
guys don't want to hear what I got for Christmas.
Happy
What'd you get for
Chrysler.
Christmas?
All right, guys. So I
Should
got.
we start with his? Because his is pretty depressing.
Nah.
Yeah, he actually one year got
Just a soccer ball and
well,
socks.
it wasn't a soccer ball. Like it was like the
It
little
was a
ones.
miniature soccer
It
ball.
was a little like one from the 2010 World Cup or something.
Nah, you guys remember?
2014
So
World Cup or
I
something.
told the guys, right? I was like, it was like year like FIFA 17 type shit, right?
it was year
What?
FIFA 17. Can
No,
someone
no.
explain to me what the fuck year FIFA 17? People always tell
Too
me
much
I'm
wine.
stupid. He be saying stupid shit too. I'm not.
Yo, what a time in my life, man. Year FIFA 17.
So it was year FIFA 17, right?
Is that BC or?
And you know what's even dumber? Because FIFA, like, they always drop FIFA like a year of fucking head. So I'm like confused as to which year you're even fucking referring to, bro.
All right, listen, man.
Year FIFA 17 was still 2016.
Yeah.
Listen, man. So
Slap you on your forehead.
year
Talk to us.
2016. All right, so FIFA 17 is coming
Yes,
out, right?
2016.
All the guys are running the new FIFA, right? When does FIFA come out? Like late fall, like September, something like that, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
bro.
So FIFA's out, right? All the man's got FIFA.
Year
They're
FIFA
running
17,
pro clubs.
bro, I don't even know
And I'm
that
like,
shit.
Mom, I just want FIFA for Christmas. That's all I want. Like anything else, like, that's all I want, right? Just FIFA, this video game right
you
here,
also
man.
asked for another Wii nunchuck.
It's not. So I was like,
Back in the virgin days, a lie.
He's really
This guy's asking for a fucking Wii nunchuck.
He's really big on Wii Fitness to stay active.
bro, it tells me I'm overweight, bro.
What the fuck?
Yo, we have a boy. Like our boy Johnny always says how Fraser got into gaming by playing Call of Duty on the Wii.
I
Like
did,
that was his
bro.
first
I
experience with
did,
it.
man.
And
Yo,
it wasn't even with like the Wii controllers. He got the controller that looks like a PlayStation
Yeah.
Like a
controller.
regular.
Like,
bro, I ain't got the money, man. I was running Call of Duty Black Ops on one of those controllers on the Wii. I was scrapping everybody because, like, yo, I'm sick with it.
Because you're playing with all fucking 5-year-olds.
They were all like, you know?
He's walking around the map.
Anyways, bro. So
This guy's pointing the Wii remote at the screen and
Wait,
shooting
can I
it.
ask you, bro? What was the thought process behind Talagi Sniper? Was the tub supposed to be a the? But because you were lagging, it was tuh? Why the fuck would the spelling lag?
you know, I
Because
had to
because
explain it to
his fucking
Guys,
his brain was lagging. That's why his
Modi
fucking
told-
brain was
Modi told
lagging.
me
that was
that
my
it was
OPSN. That was my OPSN.
Modi told me, oh, it's because he used to lag. But I'm like, yo, great. But like, why the fuck would the be lagged? That makes absolutely no sense.
Why you guys have to come for me?
Yeah, so what did you get for Christmas?
Your
Okay, so
fucking
that one
little
year-
soccer
That
ball.
one year when I asked my mom for FIFA 17, bro, she gave me a little bazooka soccer ball. Not even a full-size soccer ball. Not even FIFA,
Wow,
bro.
you sound like such a privileged. Like, why the fuck did you not give me the right
Oh,
card?
what the fuck, man? Anyways,
Gucci
ever since
socks.
then, Christmas been a no-go. This year, I got...
Yeah, I think she was trying to tell you you're shit at soccer. She wanted you to work on your skills.
She
Yeah,
didn't even give me
ball.
a full-size soccer ball, bro.
She
She's
wanted
like,
you
you
to
gotta
Alex,
make it. You gotta work
how
your
many
way up.
how
you know?
many times would you actually have used that fucking soccer ball though?
Bear, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he's
I used to
actually-
keep it in my car.
Yo, believe it or not, he's actually brought that ball every time we go to
Everywhere.
play footy. He has it.
Yeah, bro. I
So-
keep it in my
Never
car.
mind,
You guys
take
don't
it back.
remember when we used to hotbox my whip? I used to just pop it out the
Wait,
trunk.
wait. What did you just say?
What did you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Shame.
Yo, why is this guy exposing, man? It's crazy.
I don't know what he's talking
Back,
about.
back when I had my first car, it was a Chevy Cobalt.
The spaceship.
They remember.
The spaceship.
The
The
I think
spaceship. They
We
don't know
started
about-
this and they had it, no?
They don't know
Nah,
about
nah.
the spaceship, fam.
Nah, he had the Accord.
Alright, yeah.
Ah.
So I had a little Chevy Cobalt, little midnight blue, clean.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Yo,
You might have to throw that up on the screen.
yo, I can't handle the Chevy
Throw
Cobalt,
that
man.
shit.
So it's some clean little motherfucker.
You gotta have the little animation of the Chevy just driving across the screen.
Bro, I was flying. You know, I was sitting back in my chair.
I don't even know. Was I in the Cobalt or the Millennium Falcon? I couldn't tell the difference.
We used to call it the spaceship because we used to go on some adventures in that car, bro. We used to hotbox out whip
That's the adventure.
Everywhere.
That's the
everywhere, all the time, bro.
What he meant to say is we drove to the parking lot down the street and balled up and then came home.
That's
Hey,
a
you
lie,
know the
bro.
fuck,
We were
huh,
like,
man?
Adventure.
we were hitting like places, bro. fucking
Nah,
my fucking
yo,
Ontario.
I remember
places,
we
shit.
hotboxed it so hard one time, and yo, this is gonna be mad sus, bro.
Hotboxed it
We
so
hotboxed-
hard,
nah,
bro.
nah, we hotboxed it one time, super
You're
in the day, right?
Yo,
And
how
it
hard was it?
You're sus. yo.
Yeah, but
It was-
pause on this whole story.
Nah. So it was in the middle of the day, right? It was
Whoa.
a nice day. All the boys had to kick it, yo. We were like, yo, let's run the thing. It was like 40 degrees out. Bro, it was so hot in there, man, and you couldn't
Yeah,
see
it was
anything. You
just,
couldn't
It
breathe.
was hot. That's it.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, Esty took off his shirt in the whip, bro.
What?
Nah, it was a hot box, bro. It was like we couldn't breathe. We had to pop the windows and shit.
It was
man.
actually hot as fucking that bitch.
Yeah, it
actually
was.
crazy.
We did plenty of that, and then yeah, RIP.
Yo,
to the
it gets to
spaceship.
that point where you're like, it hurts to even just breathe. You're not even
Yeah,
choking it
facts.
anymore. Like
I need
The
some
air-
fresh air. Like,
the air
fuck.
just hurts. But like someone already said, like if you open that shit, you're a bitch. So like
Oh,
everybody's
facts.
sitting in the car like, I'm
Yeah.
not a bitch.
And shout out to
Who opened it? Who opened
you know
it?
who it was.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm not gonna
don't.
expose
Spit,
him. I'm not gonna
spit.
expose him.
Nah,
no.
Why?
expose.
He's a pussy for opening.
You can't expose. You gotta expose him now. After
Yeah,
calling him a
who was
pussy,
it?
you
I
have to.
remember.
Sir Dre.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
No
fuck.
way.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no
bro.
way.
You a bitch. No cap.
Anyways,
this
yo,
one-
Okay, no,
bro.
I actually thanked him when he opened it. I was like, yo, honestly, bro, it was getting too bad in there.
Yeah,
I
he was
couldn't
like
handle
he took it for the team. So.
it. Yeah, he took one for the team, so I was like, you ain't even a bitch that much.
Yo, we're getting sidetracked. So what happened with
Your
this
cat
this
fat as
Christmas?
hell, bro.
You're
Don't talk
saying
about Zoe like that. What?
you're talking about this Christmas. What happened? You said your gifts are terrible.
Oh, nah, they weren't terrible. Like, I got a couple manga collection volumes. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah?
So, like, I got some Naruto things. I got a little My Hero Academia statue for my sister. Little
Statue?
figurine
Oh.
type thing. It's
The
pretty
whole
cool.
statue.
Yeah,
Deku
life
just
size.
outside your
Dylan.
room.
Limestone.
I just got a body pillow and shit.
What the
I'm
fuck?
playing. Anyways, I didn't get a whole lot this Christmas.
Bro,
What about
like,
you? I
bruh,
still had a good
bruh.
time. I still had a good time.
Yeah, I fuck with you, bro.
But that shit was horrible. Nah, but
Yeah.
what about you, Esty? How was your Christmas? What'd you got?
Fuck. Just got like an Audi R8 or whatever.
What is that? Is that your fifth car?
SD got it. He's like, Mom, I didn't want it in purple. I wanted it in black.
Nah, yeah, she's such. I'm kidding. I love you, Mom. Please don't hurt me. Nah, it was good, bro. It was kick up. We usually just get clothes in like a
Let's kick
video
up,
game,
yo.
video game each year. But because PS5 hopefully is gonna be in all places soon, and I'm trying to get one, I just asked for like PlayStation cards, so I got some of those.
Don't you
some
feel
clothes.
nice that you have a PlayStation? This
Yo,
game-
I'm bougie, fam. I'm out here.
You're not bougie.
Yeah, yeah,
You
fam.
ordered it from Walmart.
Yo, you know what else I got too? I forgot to tell you guys last time.
What you got?
That's all I got though. Yeah, I finished.
I'm sorry, Esty.
Nah, it's cool, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead. What you get?
Huh? Nah, that's like literally all I got. Bro.
You got some
annoying,
socks
bro.
too?
Huh?
You got some socks?
Yeah, I definitely got. That's essential.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
definitely
You guys want to hear
essential.
about the socks I got?
I don't
Nah,
really
really.
care, bro.
Nah, you go.
No,
you
like
go
I
like these.
promise you, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I hate you. Bro, I got socks with the Tasmanian devil on it.
Oh.
I
kinda-
fuck with
you
Looney
sound
Tunes.
like
I
him.
fuck
You
with
sound like
Looney
him,
Tunes.
too.
You kind of look like him. and then I got
Damn.
socks with controllers on them, bro.
You so lucky.
Sounds
I got
about
it.
white.
Yeah, you're a gamer.
Bro, I'm telling you, most virgin thing I've ever seen in my
Bro,
life, bro. I
got
threw those on
some-
so quick,
some
bro. I was like,
white-
these are
white
sick.
Nike socks. I got white Nike socks.
Yep. Always the white Nike socks.
Those
Mom
are
got
The
my
dry
right.
fit on them
Mom
comes
has
clutch
me,
every
she has
time.
me right. She's like, I can't have you.
Wait, you're
walking
bougie.
around.
All
Yep.
yours are dry fit? I just
Not
got the
all of them,
regular
but
ones.
no, not all of them. But I
You-
fuck with
you
the dry
thought-
fit
Dante,
ones.
what did you get?
I got some socks. I got some Calvin Klein
I got some
boxers. That's always a
Can't
vibe.
go wrong.
You
That's
can
a
you
little-
can never go wrong with
That's
the
a little
Calvins.
uncomfortable.
You know what I mean? Well, now you know, and now the people know. While we're at it.
Now you
I,
know. Now they
but
know
yo-
what you're.
They're just like looking at you. They got X-ray vision now.
Nah,
You're
but
the only one that thought of that, bro.
but I ended up.
Dante and them comments. Don't play.
Yo, what? Honestly, if you guys want us to kick him off the party, just let us know. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll just tell him to go upstairs.
Yo, I'll just go sit over there, bro.
No,
No,
just turn
upstairs.
around and face that corner for the whole rest of the episode.
I got you, bro.
No, he'll have
continue,
to go
Dante.
home because we're in a studio far away.
Yeah, definitely in a
This
studio.
is the studio in LA.
Definitely not in my house, in my room, 6 feet away from my bed.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Mine
yeah, I
is
got
sometime.
I ended up snagging myself. the new Xbox. Still,
What?
I ended up getting
Are
my
you
hands on it.
serious?
Swear to God, I
You
got my
so-
hands
I'm
on
just
it.
like a
telling
giant
you, I'm
brick.
telling you, you are weird.
Why am I weird?
Yup.
You just bought a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get into game development, so I wanted to play
I mean,
both.
I guess
wanted
that
to.
is your
Don't
shit,
don't encourage him. You're a waste
Yeah,
man.
but that's
Why?
that's
So
what?
it.
Xbox,
Xbox.
That's
bro.
my thing.
Hold
Though.
up, you just
Nah.
wanted to play like Halo or something?
No, yo. To be completely honest with you, the Xbox is better than the PlayStation. I know that's not something y'all are ready to hear.
So,
But it-
so
but it-
slide
but
me
it
a
is.
PlayStation.
Huh?
Look at the
Nah,
mic.
you
Why
guys
do
are
you say
crazy.
that?
You guys are crazy. You
You're
guys are
happy
crazy.
with that
Why do
shit?
you
Give
say
me
that?
that-
For a few reasons. The Xbox runs everything faster, like it's just a more powerful console, so games just run a lot faster. And in my
I'm pretty
opinion,
sure my PC runs it faster.
okay, but I mean, you spend how much on your PC?
Don't watch that.
Oh.
There you go. I mean, we were talking about this off
I
air
spent
before,
more
but
on
like,
my PC this guy spends in a year, man. Come on.
what the fuck are you doing with your
This
noise?
kid's so weird.
This guy's making sound effects in the background.
Yeah, I'm just spitting, bro.
Nah, but in all seriousness, like,
yeah.
You sound like Dante.
No, Dante, hit the ad-libs.
well, you guys are putting me on the spot. I don't know what to do.
You don't have an ad-lib on deck?
Yeah, bro, come on.
Yeah, so, yo, a whole lot of red drops. I want to.
Why did you turn to him so quick? How dare you?
Yo, I want to know what you.
Water.
You guys are just gonna make ad libs the whole time I'm going through the thing, eh?
No, just spit real quick.
Yeah, I'm in a block with a cop. What?
You're such an op.
You're an op.
I'm an op still.
Op.
No.
Fucking op.
Neon op.
I have to throw you guys off. I know you guys. Yo, I
I
know.
wasn't throwing us off. That fit the
No.
narrative,
Hear me
man.
out.
That's
But that's what I
amazing.
mean, though. Like everybody, I know
That's
everybody already thinks
amazing.
I'm an op, so I have to play into the narrative. You know what I mean, and keep throwing y'all off.
Yeah, that's
But-
it, bro. You just
Throwing
trying
us
to-
off?
But
I don't trust your ass, folks.
I ain't gonna fuck with you. Yo, show him the shirt, bro. Show him the shirt. Show him the shirt.
oh yeah,
bro.
yo, I got
Yo,
a whole lot of neon on
yo,
from
Yo,
work.
yo, show him the drip, bro. Yo, show him
I
the
mean,
drip,
I was
bro.
just trying to explain.
Yo,
it.
how
much
Get
is
up,
your
I'm not-
fit?
Get up on the fucking table, son.
Yo, can you guys not
Yo,
touch the drip?
what size are your jeans, son?
Give it him.
I'm not wearing jeans. I'm wearing.
How much
Nah,
is
you
your
know
fit?
that-
How much
No,
is your
what video
fit?
where he's like, show him the Denver Nugget jeans, bro.
Them headphones is nice.
Alex, you didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure my fit's like 80
You're
bones, but I would say.
Yo, what size is them Jordans?
I'm not wearing Jordans. I'm just wearing Nike
Show
Air
him the
Force
drip.
Ones.
Show him the
It's
drip,
not
man.
that
Show him the
serious.
drip.
Nah,
show
nah,
him the
No,
drip.
I'm not. I mean like
What you
I'm
talking
wearing the whole lot of neon tour shirt.
Why are you doing that?
Cause whole lot of red dropped.
Oh.
Guys.
Yeah.
How long we waited for this album?
Too long. That's the real answer.
That is facts.
What is the actual answer though?
The actual answer is 293 days.
That's not even.
You
a
didn't have to
year.
get that
That's a
technical,
virgin.
That's
fam.
not even a
Yup.
year.
What?
What?
It was not 200.
293 days is more than a year. All right,
Anyways, yo, forget this fucking guy.
We've been waiting like I think 2 or 3 years. I was playing. I think we've been waiting 2 or 3 years now, and it finally dropped. So
Yo, I
God,
thought you were.
damn,
I
you
thought
actually-
you were dead
you
serious,
actually
man.
took-
Like he's taking the
I'm
sip.
not. He was so serious that I in my head I was like, oh my god, I fucked up.
You-
I'm like it's
you-
265.
Yeah, I didn't know who to believe.
Esty, I know you felt bad for him.
I was just like, really, bro?
Pray for your brother.
You just let time pass, huh?
I just be lying on the
Yo, hold up,
It's like August.
Like
Happy
6'9".
New Year.
I'm trying to get a quick.
on your birthday.
I'm trying to get a quick review of the album. I'm trying to get a quick review of the album. What do you guys think of Whole
Alright, you
Whole
first,
Lotta
you
Red?
first, run
No,
it
no,
up.
you guys go first.
No,
you
you
guys go
first,
first.
bro. Yo,
All right,
ladies first.
Oh, okay, fine. That works for me.
So that's
So
What?
it's
Esty
20.
kinda
Yo, it's
looks like
2021,
shorty.
fam.
Naughty, bro. I'll fight you right now, dude.
start from the left.
I like that.
All right.
Go ahead, Eddie.
That's
Go
my
ahead.
left.
Okay, yo, first listen. I obviously you go into the album expecting a lot, having heard self-titled and then
Mhm.
Die Lit. I expected a certain type of vibe. He started off and it just sounded very different. So
Okay.
at first listen, I was just like, "Came out of your fucking me right now, dude."
Whoa.
What?
But like fucking it started off weird vibe. I wasn't liking like the first song and then the second song.
You
And
like
then,
the first one?
then I heard the fucking Kanye West song. I was like, and then I got like
you what?
I was just like a little like where the fuck is this album going? And then like it started to pick up for me, like the song, the vibe started changing, and it actually has a lot of cool songs. Like I fuck with the album. I'm not
Overall, you fuck with it?
I'm not gonna say it's better than Die Lit or Self-Titled. I like those albums a lot, but I still like a lot of the songs on the album. Like it's a really really cool album.
I can respect that. Can you give me a couple favorite tracks?
Yeah, I fuck with Bino. I like
Okay.
Control, Punk
Okay.
Monk. What's the I Love You, I Hate You? That one. Die
Sure.
for Guy. That's another banger.
Yeah.
And last one.
So it sounds like you're
I have to
liking
get-
a lot of them.
I have to give to the one with Future, T-Nex. I like that one.
Interesting.
T-Nex
I-
is growing
I
on
am
me.
very different
T-Nex is
on
growing
my
on me.
top tracks.
That
about-
one grew on me.
if
How you
you're
feel,
getting one.
Dante?
That's why I
Oh,
fuck with
I-
this
I
album
probably
because I feel
disregard
like everybody has like a different
Huh?
top 3 favorite
For
tracks on
sure.
the album. You know what I mean? Like you were telling me before, like a couple songs that you really fuck with, I hated. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
a couple songs I really fuck with, I know you guys didn't fuck with as much. So that's why I like I think it was really good. But
What do you
for
think
my-
going into the album? Like as you heard it, like what was your thought process
So-
going through it?
so like to summarize it, I feel like it's a really good album that's really bloated. Like I feel like it's 2 different albums, if that
24
makes sense.
tracks is a lot.
It's 24 tracks, but I also feel like it's just 2 different albums and mushed together as one album. You know what I mean? Like you have
got the vamp.
you got the
Cardi?
darker vamp type shit, and then you have more of like the
Cardi.
classic Dial-Lit,
Hmm?
you know,
Really?
regular car. I would say so. Like the beats are more like
Nah, bro. I think
psychedelic-y, like
I think
they're more I don't know, like hype and like I don't know. Like, you guys get what I'm saying. Like more
There's
Dial-Lit
like
or
a
self-titled. Like,
melodic side of Cardi.
it's more melodic. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. You know?
Yeah, but I don't see it like that because to be honest, I think the vamp style tracks are Dial-Lit-esque. I think
we're the better songs. In my opinion.
Really?
Really?
You think
I-
the vamp style tracks were
yes,
Dial-Lit-esque?
because Dial-Lit to me is a very like mosh pit album. It's very like performance based, you know, and it's all about the energy. You know, nobody goes into a Cardi album like, yo, this guy's spitting bars. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
nobody,
didn't go to hear like
you
lyrics
go
and
for
stuff.
some mosh shit, you go for like some good vibes, like sit back when you're fried type shit, you know. And I think that the vamp tracks are like that, you know, like they're great
So you
as
think they
background
just
music
fit
as
in?
well. Yeah, I think they fit into Dial-Lit. And then I think there's Baby Cardi, which is another side as well that I'm personally not too much of a fan of. Like when we heard all the leaks and stuff, I wasn't a fan of like all the
I don't.
All the Cardi leaks that were baby Cardi.
Yo,
I don't really think there was a lot of baby Cardi though.
I don't think there was.
there's
Like,
only
there's a couple,
there's
but-
only
and
Teen
I
X.
didn't-
No.
What else was there other
Yeah,
than
he-
Teen X?
Tina.
Yeah, the like the Cardi
didn't like
that I
TX.
heard the most was
Yeah.
the vamp, like that strong voice, that
That
like,
raspy.
the
like-
But I
raspy-
liked it though. To me, it
Yeah, yeah,
felt
but
like
I-
he was pushing himself a
But
little
that's
more.
not
Maybe
baby
not the-
voice.
No, that isn't. That's not baby voice. Like,
Name another track though other than
Teen
Teen
X.
X.
uh,
Cause I think I don't think he did a lot of baby voice.
he didn't. But like I'm not a fan of that. I'm saying so the couple tracks with it, I wasn't really a fan of.
Mm.
I like the vampire ass tracks. Not all of them. Like some of them I find are a little repetitive.
Yeah,
But like
that's Cardi.
yeah, that's Cardi, you know. And also y'all gonna have to come back to me after I see this. Give me time with it, and also if I see him in a concert, right? Because his music for sure like is elevated with a performance, you know. Like
100%.
you guys saw the performance that he did a couple days after the album, right? That everybody was clowning.
I didn't like that, to be
Okay,
honest.
so he was
I
on
didn't even
stage.
watch
There
it.
was a ton
I
of
didn't
like
see the
flashing
full
lights and
thing.
shit. He was kind of dancing kind of sus, you know, like I think he had like a crop top on type thing, and he was doing like a bunch of weird dances, and everybody was clowning him on Twitter, right? The weird shit I didn't really fuck with, like when he was like standing like this, his belly out and stuff, like it was whatever. But like the performance,
I did see
no,
that
yo,
picture.
I
That
thought
shit was
sick, you know, like
hilarious.
all the
memes?
lights were like flashing like fast.
Yeah.
It fit like that.
It was
that like
visually
vampire,
pleasing.
like yeah, it was visually pleasing. I think it like added to the sound, you know,
Mhm.
because like the vampire thing is like it's dark, it's like in your face, it's loud, and I think the performance fit it. So like even though bare people were clowning, I kind of fucked with it.
Yo, quick question for you guys. Do you think this album is his darkest album sonically? Like, do you think it's
Yeah.
like really like not depressing, but like I want to say like
Yeah, it's
evil.
dark.
I want to
Yeah,
say like
it's evil.
evil.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
Like,
think
you think
so.
it's his like so
Yeah, cause like it's a lot of. I feel like he took a way more gang affiliated
Approach.
lyrics. You know, like a lot of the shit is like I can't even like think of a line right
I
now.
can wear a
But he-
business suit and speak proper, or I can put 100 people on. There's another word, but I said people.
Bars.
and buy them choppers.
that was
You get me?
poetry.
Like that.
Hard.
It's a lot of like
Whore.
he wants.
Whore.
He doesn't want like a normal life. He's into that
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Well, you know,
And,
a
like,
whole lot of
I
red,
feel
you
like
know?
His self-titled, but like Choppa Won't Miss. Like that's a catchy
yeah,
song, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, more
And like
melodic.
self-titled, also Magnolia. Like that's a catchy like.
Yeah.
It's about having a gun in his.
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah, I
sock.
know
the,
what
the,
you
the
mean.
only thing that I don't understand is like I feel like
He's more direct about it in this.
I understand that, you know, you as an artist you have that creative control to do what you want to do, but like if he received this kind of attention because of like that vampire type Cardi vibe, like I don't think it's being appreciated for what he wanted it to be.
I don't think so.
So that's
either.
why I don't
think so
understand
either.
like why he's pushing it so much, because like wouldn't that counter what you're trying to do?
No, what do you mean? Like,
'Cause,
he's,
like, I
he's
feel-
trying
if-
to push the vampire vibes, and people aren't.
But no, that's not. It clearly didn't. I don't know. Like I'm not fully aware if it worked or not. Like if you can compare the sales and stuff
Like,
like, that,
commercially?
or
Yeah.
like if you check like forums to see how the audiences feel and stuff like that. But I just feel like compared to how he branded himself before, I feel like this one worked the least.
correct
mine.
correct me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, but I
'Cause-
feel like
'cause
more
it's the most
people.
experimental though.
Correct-
That's also why.
Okay.
I'll
Correct
give you an
me-
example.
I'll
Sorry.
take it.
I think a good example is like ASAP Rocky Testing. It kind of is displaced in his like discography,
Either
so
you
it's
love it
like
or hate it.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
you love it or
that's
hate it, and
random,
I think that Cardi's Whole Lot of Red is the same, and it's more experimental, so it's either you love it or hate it.
It's gonna
right?
split people's
Yeah.
opinions.
I
Yeah.
disagree with you guys.
What do you
I
think?
think Cardi didn't want to commit to one side of the artistry. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
I feel like if he wanted to make that vamp type of album, he should have committed to it 100%. Whereas like I feel like Testing was that, like he committed to a certain type of vibe
Mhm.
and bought into it all the way. So all the tracks sound like that, and
He
you either
really
love it
did.
or hate
He
it.
really
Cardi
hate it.
kind of half and half.
Cardi half and halved it.
I can see
and
that. Yeah.
because of that, that's why I was curious to ask you guys, what do you prefer? Do you prefer vamp Cardi, or do you prefer like regular Cardi on it? You feel me?
Well, because you
Yeah,
guys,
okay, I get what you mean.
because you guys brought up Testing, honestly, I think it's gonna be one of these things where I listened to Testing when it came out and stuff like that, like when it was popping, but I didn't like it at all. So I
Mhm.
left it aside. I didn't even have it saved because just didn't really fuck with it. Because like a lot of weird songs on there. There's some songs
Yeah.
that you wouldn't listen to.
100%. Yeah.
But I honestly gave it a listen, like a re-listen, top to bottom recently, because Maudi was saying that he liked it a lot, and he's telling me to listen to it again, and he actually does. But he kept that like the Testing
The theme.
idea top to bottom.
100%,
And there is,
yeah.
he has some like some bars and songs and stuff like that. Like he actually tries to spit, and he does have some nice songs in there. So I think I appreciate it after time, after re-listening to it, and like I had to kind
It
of
aged well. It
step
did. I
away
think.
from it to look back at it. So I think even like say if I don't like the vamp idea, maybe in the future I could look back and kind of fuck with it. But like I still don't see myself.
So you're more
aligning with
like
it.
the regular Cardi side. You're not a fan of the vamp as much. Okay.
no,
Do you
I-
guys
I
want to
don't-
hear him continuing to go in this direction? Like the vamp direction, the
Yeah.
the more not depressing,
don't-
but
I
the
don't
more
think-
evil
Darker.
type of tracks.
I don't
you know
think
what I mean?
I don't think he can though. I feel like this is where he did this for this album for this time. But
And
like
he's gonna move on.
each
somewhere else.
album is gonna be a different feel. Like just like a Drake album. Like obviously you could say Drake music has a certain genre, is a certain way all throughout.
each
But
one
like
is
his
different.
project is like telling a different story. Each one, it's a different persona almost.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think all of Drake's projects are consistently the same. Like even though there's different songs on them, you know what I mean? Like you could argue more like
I find that even kind of.
How could you say
a tad
that Take
absurd.
Care?
because tell me
Thank
tell me
you,
tell
I-
me how I'm wrong though.
How could you say that Take
There's a
Care
little-
is the same and
there's
then
a
the
little
one
bit
that
of
he's
Take-
talking about his son
Hear
is
me
the
out.
same?
Hear me out. There's a little bit of Take Care in every single Drake album after Take Care came out.
Yeah,
Am
but
I
you
wrong?
could
Nah, I'm
break
sorry.
your heart
How am I wrong?
every
Sorry,
year.
The,
How am I wrong?
the Take Care Genius, it was like is like that is Drake's like
Yeah.
that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
So obviously you could say
I'm
you
gonna
could,
like recreate the Take Care
I-
cover. What is he doing again? He's like,
you
No,
kinda,
you have to-
you kind of look like him, bro.
You have to have the cup in the middle.
oh, the cup in the milk.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
There's a few things that are off, but you kind of look like him, bro.
'Kay,
You got
but-
the owl.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but no, but to get back to
I kind
our
of look like the owl.
to get back to our conversation, what were we saying?
You spin your head around, bro. I know, but like yo, you could say that obviously because that's his like style. That's what Drake is known for that being able to rap and sing on the same song and be really good at both and have like great lyrics in both. Like you know, I feel like that's one of the things that a lot of people like to see in Drake albums and stuff like that. But I think it's hard for you to say that if you're reading this, it's too late. Nothing was the same, and Take Care are very similar because I feel like those three albums in particular are telling completely different things. They got nothing. If
Facts,
you're reading
bro.
this, it's
Dante,
too
you
late.
dumb as
No,
shit, boy.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Dumb
from,
as fuck,
from
what?
top to bottom.
Hey,
I feel like
no name
I feel like
calling.
Drake is really talking shit, and get it, like kind of setting the record straight. Like he was tired of hearing some type of shit, especially 6 p.m. in New York when he was talking about a lot of the problems that he was having at the time. And then on Take Care, and nothing was the same. It was something else, bro. Like it was not like
You
the
can see him
entire
leveling up
concept.
every time.
No, I understand that, but I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I don't mean from like the things he's talking about and the viewpoints of his life. I'm just saying sonically, there is if you're reading this, there's a Take Care song. Like you could argue that Jungle could be on Take Care.
Okay, but
you
then
could
I like
argue.
that,
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
argue.
But you could argue.
What's the other?
Yo, but that's also
You know what I mean?
not- that's
On
not what
More
I'm
Life-
talking
on
about,
More
though.
Life,
That's
you
not
could
what I- that's not
argue-
what I'm talking. You could do that with any artist. You could do that with any artist.
But what I'm saying, like going back to Cardi, is like at least with half of Whole Lotta Red, you could argue that he's going in a completely different direction. Like Drake never did this. You know what I mean? Like on all of Drake's albums,
Okay,
they all
yeah, I get what
consistently.
you're saying, but you know,
like, we
they're
can
two
still
completely
say they're-
different artists, you know, and like you got to understand an artist's development, like
Bro, I don't
creatively
learning
and
too.
artistically.
For-
Like
for-
they're living their life, they're going through their own things, right? So
I don't know.
yeah, y'all know that
Cardi's
Cardi's been like leaning in this stupid vamp direction for a long time. You know that, like seeing on his Instagram, he posts like these pictures with him in like devil horns and all black and shit. Like he's been going in this direction, so obviously his music's gonna follow, right? And now you hear all this stuff with like Iggy Azalea popping off about his son and shit. Half of the album is also him talking about like love and shit. You know, it's probably about her. You know, like it's about their artist life. You know, an album usually, unless they're like conceptual
It's their
albums,
experience
it's
that
their
they're going through right now.
yeah, exactly. So it's like what he's going through, you know. So
So that's why Drake on one album he'll have what's the guy from England? Gibbs.
Yeah,
Gibbs.
he had the
Stuff
UK
like
type
that.
album.
Because he was chilling
He
with
was
him.
chilling
No, I
Okay,
feel
you
you.
know?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying like none of us
so
have lived.
Cardi's getting torn from like the one side that he was and leading into the vamp direction. So his album was kind of torn, you know,
opium
like
direction.
yeah, bro.
No,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is
Facts.
all I'm saying is none of us here have listened to Certified Lover Boy, and I can guarantee we can all. I guarantee we all know.
Drake hit my
Hear me
line
out. Hear
one
me
time.
out.
That's not
I
us.
I
This
guarantee.
shit hor-
Hear me out. I guarantee we all know that there are gonna be certain tracks on there that are on every Drake album because they're always gonna be. You're gonna have the reggae type
I
track,
don't like how we're
You're gonna-
comparing Drake to Cardi right now. It's just not.
but
you know,
it's just because we brought it up for
Yeah, but like you could
argument's
also
sake, but,
say
like,
that like
I don't know, bro. Like,
location is the same.
Whereas, like-
it's like Tuscan Leather.
not
no, I'm not saying Drake.
not to defend
okay.
him, not to
Oh,
not
yeah,
to
I was
defend him.
wondering what you're
Hear me
trying
out,
to
hear
say.
me
I
out.
was like-
Shit,
Hear me
yeah,
out, though.
not the same.
not to defend him because sometimes it hits and sometimes it misses. But like on the other spectrum, you have Kanye, where every time Kanye drops an album, you don't know what sound you're gonna get from it. Like especially more
okay,
recently.
So wait,
Whereas
in
like
comparison-
Drake, none of us, like I said, none of us have listened to Certified Lover Boy, but we all know what types
So you
of
have a
songs
rough
are gonna be on there.
idea.
You know, you're gonna get the intro track that's crazy. You're gonna get the outro track
But
where
that's
he's
what
like,
he's known for. Nah, it's different. You know what Kanye's known for. Crazy beats, like absurd rap lyrics. You know what you're gonna get when you like. Obviously, it might sonically sound different because he's trying to push the boundaries. That's what Kanye does.
Mhm.
He's an experimental, pushing the boundary kind of artist. Drake really isn't. Drake doesn't push
No, but
too many
also
boundaries.
I
You know
think
what I
you
mean?
have to.
And that's what Drake's known for. The crazy intro. You know, the
Mhm.
Loverboy tracks. You know, like sometimes the hard hitting banger.
yeah,
like,
of course.
You know, like
Of
you
course.
do know what you're getting with Kanye.
But
I don't
also-
see
Of
what your
course.
argument here.
I think we're taking.
My argument is that there's like, even though Drake makes
And I
different
know what
albums
Cardi's
or
for.
whatever,
Cardi's
like
I think you
different.
guys talking about different things.
That's not like
I think you kind of talk about different things.
But
Fair
I
enough,
think
fair
I
enough.
think you're taking it like for granted that like Drake has been around forever, so we could go back to his albums and relate. Cardi released his self-titled one, which would be Drake's So Far Gone, if that makes sense,
yeah.
or even something before that,
Mhm.
and then all of that. By the time like Drake had 3 albums out, we weren't thinking like, oh, there's gonna be a sick intro and a sick outro, and then.
I like that. I like that. Yeah,
but
that makes
here's
sense.
here's
But
my
we
thing,
have.
though.
I'm saying like we're looking at Cardi, but we have Drake and Kanye to compare to.
Bro,
So like,
when they're already so
Yo,
deep in their
I'm really on the
discography.
fence because I don't agree, bro. Like
Yeah, wait,
with
wait.
what you're saying.
Wait,
So-
what Mauri's saying is
so what
like
do you
this could
think
be could be like Kanye's Yeezus type thing. You know what I mean? Like it could be
For
that
a whole lot of
stand-
red,
But
right?
I'm
Yeah.
saying
Okay,
like,
and what
know what I
I'm
mean?
saying is Drake doesn't have an album like that.
Okay, so
But that's what
That's Drake.
back to
Yo,
our
I
original
think- I
point.
think-
That's because that's what our whole
yeah,
conversation was about
I
at the
think
beginning.
the
That's
sa-
all about.
I think the sound obviously has like the entire musical aspect has like is one of the biggest parts of it, like how it sounds, the beats, like how he's rapping, how he's going on all the beats or whatever. But I think also like what he's saying feeds into the entire, because like I can't listen to 2 Drake albums and I don't think I will tell you at the end that I got the exact same thing. Like if I explained the one album and got the other, I feel like there'll be 2 different explanations. Sure, I might say there are similar beats, there are similar bars, there are similar Drake type songs, but I don't think that like if you actually listen to them, taken maybe bar for bar, song for song, or whatever, however you want to do it, I still don't think that you'll get the same thing. I think it's hard to just generalize. You know, like someone entires like all their projects and say like I'm expecting the same thing. I'm gonna get the same message out of all of these. Maybe if you're just talking about someone that's not like Drake.
I'm
he's
talking-
going, he's
I'm
going to
talking
Cardi
sonically.
for
I'm not
classic Cardi.
No.
you know?
That's not what I'm.
So you're
Actually, I
using-
want to bring up. I have another conversation. This leading to a bigger debate that I want to have with you guys, which is, would you guys prefer artists to go down the route of Kanye, of Cardi, of even like Trav a little bit, where like
What?
every album is a different thing, like it's sonically different,
Or
and they're
them
constantly
sticking to
experimenting,
what works?
or what I think Drake does, which Drake is you always know what you're gonna get with Drake. Drake is gonna be consistent, and it's always gonna be really good. It's gonna be great. But we all know what Drake is always gonna put out, no matter what. We
Can
know
I-
what type of vibe it's gonna be.
can
What
I ask
songs
you
we're
a
gonna
question?
get. Yeah,
did you really think Drake was gonna drop a Passion Fruits type song?
I mean, not exactly like
got it.
Passion Fruit, but like you could argue that.
Wow,
You
that's
could
what I'm
argue,
telling you.
you could argue Controlla is the same type of vibe as that. I mean, it's
Yeah, a
not
whole lot
reggae,
of
but you
drinks
could
going
argue.
on, sound a whole
But,
lot better.
But you were saying
I'm saying?
that you know what Drake is gonna get.
Yeah.
like you know what he's
Yeah,
delivering.
you could argue. You could
had
argue.
No idea that would like.
What
You
do you
have no
mean?
idea that.
No,
would
of course. I'm not saying I know exactly what song's gonna be on it. I just mean like
That's a
the-
whole different
sonically,
vibe of
sonically in the
Drake.
vibe. Yeah, but like
You have, like,
sonically in the
different
vibe of this
expectations.
Alright,
the
let me
song, you
ask you
kind of
guys
know
something.
what you're gonna get with a Drake album. You know what I
Alright, let
mean?
me ask you
Whereas
guys
like
something.
I kind of get what he's
with
saying.
Cardi, you wouldn't. With Trav, you wouldn't. With Kanye, I mean, say what you will about him. Even the Jesus shit, you don't know what
It's
you're gonna get
unexpected.
until you get it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so based off what you said
Mhm.
and off of like that one, I personally prefer the artists that do something different. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like it more like in the long run. Like I love Drake no matter what. He's one of my favorite artists, but like I will, even though I'd say Testing is a worse album than probably half of Drake's albums, I appreciate it that much more because I can understand what Rocky was going for, and I like that much better
Mhm.
because like
I can understand
Shut
what
up.
Rocky was going
no,
for.
because like a lot of people listen to
Now
Testing and
hold
they're
his
like, this is
hand
trash.
till the
Like,
very
this,
end.
this ain't the bars, right? So what I'm saying is,
I love you,
I like the
Rocky.
artists that like push it more,
Mhm.
right? And then on top of that, I want to ask you guys, so based on a whole lot of red, right? He has songs, the vamp side of him that people don't like, and then they have classic Cardi.
Mhm.
if you guys were a rap artist, right, or just an artist in general, and you were leaning in a direction like how Cardi was going in the vamp direction, and your fans didn't like it, but you were happy with it, would you continue to be making that kind of art? Like, like right now, I'd say from what I've seen on Twitter at least, the album is not received so positively. Like a lot of people don't like it. Do you think Cardi would continue to make that kind of music? Would you guys do that?
Well, guys, can I put
Is it
you in
gonna affect my
perspective?
bag?
Do you think it affected his bag? Do you think
That's what I was about to say.
everyone is talking about it? Do you ever think of it like that perspective?
No, it definitely worked.
Like even though it's like people are hating on him, like
He's still getting
they could talk
streams.
about anything else. They're obviously listening and they're obviously have nothing better to do but just talk
Yeah,
about
but
him.
you care about your fans, you know what I mean? And like to hear
Yeah.
no, it's not even about the
But,
money
like-
in that sense. It's like you care about what your fans think of your music, right? So do you think that he's gonna continue dropping music like this, knowing that like let's say a good portion of his fan base don't like this kind of Cardi, right?
Well, I think
Like would you guys do that? I'm trying to ask.
Well,
Would you
like-
guys like keep going in that direction knowing that your fans that made you don't like it? Would you keep going, or
Well,
would
yeah,
you kind of like revert back,
I think you're proposing a difficult question because
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of factors involved because it's also you're not just talking about like a music itself because that entitles like like your own mental health, your own happiness. If you're actually happy, if the thing you're receiving is say if Cardi did not sell 120K, I promise you that the first week, I promise you the backlash probably would have bothered him because it did bad and he got a backlash. But he still
it
made
would have hit twice as hard.
Also-
he still made his money and still had the creative director of Givenchy and Kanye West to executive produce the album. So I think there was a lot of ups that when you're like that, when you're experiencing the ups and the downs, but you still enjoy what you're doing, no matter what, you're gonna continue because you're still experiencing that positive, like almost reinforcement to continue type shit.
I feel like people don't give a fuck about public perception as much as you guys think they do. I
Yeah.
think what affects them is the bag more. So like if
Yeah.
their albums don't sell well, then they'll go back to
Yeah.
what worked. But like if people hate it but everybody's still buying it, then
Yeah.
he's gonna keep putting out that type of music. You know what I mean?
Okay, true
Also,
enough.
you guys have to remember that like I'm not gonna retweet fucking Alex saying I love this album. I'm gonna die listening to this album. People are gonna retweet
Dude, so you're
this
telling me
album is ass. Fuck this album. First listen, garbage.
so you're telling me when
You
I
know?
tweeted Whole Lotta Red was fire, you saw it and didn't retweet it.
I don't have Twitter.
I mean,
It's
I
fine.
saw it, I read it, I clicked your profile, I unfollowed.
Oh, well, I mean, that happens a lot. I hear. No, but no, but it's an interesting question that like I posed for you guys. I know you already
What?
explained it, but like for the audience as well. Like, would you prefer your favorite artist? What? Would you prefer your favorite artist to like continue making music that you already love, or would you prefer them to continue to push boundaries and make
Yo,
new
I
shit
feel
that
like
you might fuck with, but you might not? You know what I mean?
I feel like your question falls under Uzi, bro, because he's one.
Yo,
he's,
why are you still tweeting Uzi right now?
He's his
Yo, Uzi, fix up, bro.
his one thing right now is that
What?
he's not reliving, but like I guess trying to
Relive the 2016 wave, yeah.
But why? Why do you, either like the one main reason I know for sure is because the audience wants to hear it. The
Everybody in
audience-
his comments was like, "Yo, bring 2016
Audience-
Uzi back, bring 2016."
the
back."
audience plays a big
Yeah.
part, so obviously he's doing that. But also like his album did not do bad, like, and it was Eternal Take. It sold like 308K.
That's
like,
a lot.
like,
yeah.
first week or
isn't that
some
more
shit.
than any other album? I'm asking.
No,
I don't know
no,
if you
I
guys
think so,
know,
yeah.
but
No,
like
no, man's
is-
like Travis, like Post and
no,
stuff.
no,
for
no.
him,
I
for
mean for
him.
him, for him.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Probably.
so.
probably
Is that's
makes
his
more
highest
sense.
selling album, right?
I
Eternal
believe so.
Take.
But you know, like that album still did really well. But he's like going back mostly just because of the audience. So I feel like public opinion does
Mhm.
have, and maybe it's just because of the year, and like it was 2020, so he kind of wants to uplift the mood through his music, like through his fans and stuff like that, trying to kind of remind everyone of the good old days type shit.
Yeah.
But like I do think that the audience plays a big role. So like if we essentially want an artist to bring back a certain type of style, he's gonna kind of throw that into his project. Like I assume with Certified Lover Boy, Drake has heard enough over the last 10 years, let's say, that people want to hear Take Care 2 or a Take Care, like a Take Care Esca type album. So I feel like Certified Lover Boy is the answer to everyone's prayers. Like it's gonna be the closest
Take Care
thing.
too.
It's gonna be the closest thing. Cause it just sounds like it, Certified Lover Boy. Obviously, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, cause I'm just saying what I'm
I'll just
thinking.
be spin.
But like that's what it sounds like to me.
Hmm.
So I think that like that depends on like what we think. If we actually want them and the audience is pushing that, they actually will do it.
I like when an artist goes in a new direction also because you kind of when the album does age and sit, you kind of look back and you see it as like a Renaissance period. You know what I mean? Like,
Did I answer your question?
yeah, you did. When an artist goes back and falls back on their old material or their old influence material, they kind of like keep working on it, keep going. It kind of like stretches it thinner and thinner, and it makes those highs feel a little less high. You know what I mean? Because like there's so many of them. So like it's nice when they're like, all right, I'm done with that. Like say Uzi was like, okay, I made 2016 Uzi, that shit worked. I'm gonna go on to something else. Like Cardi, I had the Magnolia type shit. I'm gonna go on to the Vamp shit because it makes those ones hit that much harder than if he's still doing it. Yeah, they're gonna be 6 songs still, but like you have so much of that material still that like you kind of want to move on. You know, it feels old.
You know what's cool about music though is that like I feel like music has that creative space to do that. Like you're saying that Cardi did, to change the sound, to do it, and like to get that different the different perception from your audience. Like you get that different look. But I feel like in other industries, I want to use film as one, for example. Yeah. Like if I hear about a Quentin Tarantino movie or a Christopher Nolan movie, like I already have an idea of what I want to see. Like
what does Christopher Nolan type do? What's he?
Well, like he has a lot of movies with extravagant explosions, really intertwining plots.
Can you give me a big one?
He's known for like twists.
He did Dunkirk. Do you know what movie that is? Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll give you an easier one to explain. So he made this movie
Dumb
called
it down for my smooth.
Inception. No.
Inception's complicating. So he made
it. He did that. Like that's his type of
Inception's
shit.
crazy.
That's his type of shit. Yeah.
Or like something simpler, which would be Interstellar. And in Interstellar, like the beginning of the movie, something, I'm not gonna spoil it, but in the beginning of the movie, something's happening and you don't really know what it is. I mean, for those of you who don't know, there's like the books on the wall are falling down from the gravity, right? Mm-hmm. Gravity are making the books fall down on the ground. And it doesn't make any sense.
Why.
Nobody knows why. They think it's ghosts, right? Matthew McConaughey's daughter says, "Oh, it's ghosts making the books fall." Yeah. Then you get to the end of the movie and you find out spoilers for Interstellar. But I know I just said I wouldn't spoil it, but I have to.
You said spoilers at least, so they know.
Yeah, so they know. At the end of Interstellar, you find out that Matthew McConaughey went through the third dimension into his daughter's room back in time and is hitting the books off the shelf so that she can read the Morse code to write the whatever it is, write the algorithm.
You found out at the end of the movie.
Yeah, write an algorithm that could save humanity, basically.
Okay. Go back to what you're saying.
So he makes me movies like that are like really.
So that's a great example. Thank you. But like, just like if I see a movie that is directed by Christopher Nolan, I've had those to like expect, like these movies like these to expect. So like I want to see that shit, and if I don't, I'm like it'll probably take away from me. Like even if it's a cool movie, I might.
You're going to that for that.
Yeah,
and
like
you don't want something different. You
just
want
because
that.
like only like maybe some people don't care, but like as someone that actually like looks into it, like I like to see it, and like I hope to see things that I've caught my eye before.
I understand.
So I feel like with film it's difficult. Like to change
with different mediums.
If you're famous, at least
like differently. Music, you'd have that freedom.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. As
so
where movies, it's more so. I want to watch a Tarantino film to like kind of have like an open-ended story where like nobody kind of knows what's going on.
You know
art styles in manga. Like if like say like there was a change in One Piece, like when someone like took over for like Wano or something. Like I forgot you were telling me.
Don't spoil it, but yeah.
No, I'm not telling a story. Like the artist.
Oh.
There was like a different artist or something you told me about.
Oh, for the anime, for Toei Animation, they're all American new editors for the beginning of Wano. And they did like a behind the scenes, and it was like a brand new. He was like not new at the game, but he was a younger guy, you know, so he's newer.
How do people feel about it? Do they like it, or do they wish it was the old people?
People like it, but like I personally could tell that he's new, if that makes sense, and he doesn't have the experience.
Yo, so quickly to bring up before we get into anime, going back to the film thing. So arguing against what you were saying, right? And you'll appreciate this. Todd Phillips, right, who's known for making all comic book movies.
Thank you.
Or not comic book movies, sorry, comedy movies.
Really good.
His whole life he made comedy movies.
Okay, I see you're in your bag.
He turned around. Yeah, you know, I have to do what I have to do.
You watched the 1-2 movie?
Yeah, I watched the 1-2.
Yeah.
You're in your bag right now. That's a good one.
Thank you. You gotta do a sip.
Bro, their glasses just cracking. What were you
went down the wrong throat.
You didn't finish your bag. You got amped about the bag. You dropped it.
Yeah. No, but anyways, Todd Phillips made all these comedy movies his whole life, then turned around and said, "Yo, I'm gonna try something different," and made Joker, like a really serious, dark movie.
Was that like far out from what he used to do?
Extremely far out.
Yeah, it's like Jordan Peele or one of the Peele.
The Peele guy did it too, but now everybody loved the new style, loved the Joker so much that now they only want him to make those kinds of movies.
I just want to add to your point because Todd Phillips actually always wanted to do a Joker type movie, but he did one comedy, I forget which one it was, And every single time, that's why I'm saying it's difficult. Every single time after that, he was hired, and the
As a
company
comedy
would tell
guy.
him like, "Yo, we want what you've done before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We want to
Well,
see this again."
That's like Seth Rogen and them. They would go to interviews. They're trying to act for like a really like important role, and they'll be like, "No, I want you to be the stoner guy." And he's like, "I don't really want to be the stoner guy."
Yeah,
So
because
that's
that's
why
what
he
the role
made-
that he fit
made-
into.
Made Knocked Up. He is the guy that knocks up the bad girl. You
Wait,
know?
are you talking about
that's pretty cool.
I think the same thing happened with Jonah Hill, where he was known
Yeah.
as like the fat
He
chubby
was known as like the
comedian,
fat awkward guy,
and then
yeah.
he made mid-90s, right? Or was it
No,
even
no,
before
no.
that? He did Wolf of
Before.
Wall Street,
No,
and he
no,
did Moneyball.
Wolf of Wall Street, and what's the other one where he's
I think
arms?
Moneyball.
He's an arms dealer.
Oh,
Wait,
I didn't
War
see that.
Dogs, War Dogs.
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
movie.
It
That's
is?
a really good movie.
No, I thought Wolf of Wall Street was crazy.
Yeah.
It's a real story though. Jordan Belfort. Shout out Wolf of Wall Street.
Shout out to Wolf of Wall Street real quick. Yo, we love to have you on the pod.
Jordan Belfort. We'd love to have you on the fucking
He's just coming out here spit facts on how we can invest.
Yep, that's what we need still.
Y'all invested in
Or
Bitcoin?
about fucking Quaaludes.
What?
He did Quaaludes. You
I
ever
mean,
watch the movie?
we could get a little bit of both. What's wrong with that?
What the? Well, I mean, he did it, and it looks like it.
Look,
Worked.
yeah, exactly.
It looked like it.
He got a movie where Leonardo DiCaprio plays
You
him.
get
So
me.
if he could do it, anybody could.
Wow.
I could do your girl.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna bring up a whole nother bag to you guys.
bit.
I want to ask
What type
you
of
guys.
bag is it? Birkin.
Wait,
That
actually,
bag, man.
Nah, them
wait,
shits is
wait.
too
Before we get into
expensive.
that, I have something to bring up, like along with this.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
Do you guys, like, as creative minds,
You're weird.
as like creative minds, and
It's
you guys
twisted.
all create something, you know? Do you think it's good that people, there's like award shows for the best thing of the year? What is your opinion on that?
Ooh, that's
Damn.
that's a tough one. I got
Damn.
split.
I think it
Seriously,
depends
man.
on the
Good
industry.
question.
I think it's a good idea to honor people that create art. So whatever that is,
Yeah.
if it's music, if it's
Yeah.
film or TV or whatever, like or games, like it's good to have these award shows to honor them. However, I think the way that they do it is wrong, and they could do it a lot better.
How so? How did they do
Like,
it wrong?
The way that the voting works, and it's kind of
Yeah, I
like
agree.
it's kind of like corrupt. You know, I don't know too much about how it goes, but
It's a-
you
it's a
hear
lot of
these stories.
politicking, you
It's a
know?
lot of politics.
Yeah.
So
And like even like especially with the Oscars, bro. Like it was very white for a very long time. Like just
pretty
like
sure it's
that,
still
that
pretty
it's
whole
still
thing.
pretty white.
Like
Yeah.
no, but they tried like the last guys to in court, but you could just tell like it was something that was forced, and then like it should just come naturally. It should be
There's a
something.
lot of times where like it feels like they're in one direction, they want to go in the other direction, so they lean too far. Like
Not
I'll give
even
you an
just-
example. Like I know a big thing in like the music awards right now is that a big thing is like women empowerment, trying to get like
You're gonna
uh,
talk about the academics?
no, I don't know what you're talking. about.
Uh,
But they're in music awards, like they're trying to give like awards to like women that have made good music, and I'm not saying they don't. It's not personally my music, but they make good music, right? But like
I'm
I'll
not
give you
saying
an example,
they
like
don't,
Lil
but-
Baby got snuffed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
shit like that, where like
The Weeknd.
clearly he was the better
The
artist.
Weeknd.
Like
Weekend was a
through
big
the
one.
like the weekend, you know, and they're getting snuffed by like it seems like a
Bro,
different
Uzi.
agenda. You
It's
know what I mean?
also- it's-
because a lot of the politic and I'm talking about
Wait,
is
yo,
that
what year?
people are trying to push agendas by giving awards to certain people, as where like if it was based differently on Dante said there, if it was like the voting was different, or I don't know how to fix it, but like if they ran it certain ways, I think award
It's
shows
based
would
on
be
the mainstream,
great.
bro.
It's
based
also,
on the
I think,
mainstream.
what I
That's
think
what
is also
sucks
really
about
fucked up. What I also think is really fucked up. It happens a lot in music. I don't know as much in film, but like at the Grammys, it's usually a popularity contest where like
Yeah.
the person that wins album of the year didn't have the best
Mhm.
album at all, but they were just the most poppin' that year.
But
and I don't fuck with
I think
that
the
either.
problem with that
So-
is that the people who critique it, or like the people who make the decision of who wins, is that they're not really tapped in. You know what I mean? That's why it's a popularity contest, because they just look for who's getting all the attention. Yeah, they
So,
probably made a good album. Let's give them the award. You know?
Academics
They're not
was
like
on live.
their ears into the ground. They don't know.
Academics was on live, and he was talking about the best female rapper or something like that, or best
Okay.
female artist or something. And he was explaining that like, do you guys? He was like saying like Meg Thee Stallion did not deserve to win. This is not my opinion, but he's like,
that's my opinion.
I don't listen to her. I don't know, but he's like, she did not deserve to win. She has so much things behind her that doesn't include her music, but she's probably just famous. So
But
like,
I mean,
the
it depends what you're
Case-
going off of, though.
the
Like
Case,
back to
Beyonce.
the thing is, back to my point though. It depends what you're going off of. If it's a popularity contest, she probably did deserve to win. To
Yeah.
be honest with you,
yeah,
like
but that's not what
well,
these
there's
award
Addison
shows.
Rae.
should be at
Should
least
be
what
about,
I think.
yeah.
But yo, I
They
don't-
should be
agree,
a
I
pop
agree.
But yo,
But
it's,
that's what
it's
they are.
there's
They're
no
best
there's no
artists
there's
in
no
the
like
game.
there's no like transparency, bro. I don't know who the fuck is voting. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Academy, bro. Who the fuck is the Academy?
Yeah.
It kind
I
of
don't
sucks.
understand that.
You know
shit.
the
Aliens.
We gotta
Academy
start
is?
our own
Bro,
awards.
like,
We
you know what's
gotta
fucked
start
up?
our own
fucking
awards.
Macklemore beat. I think it was
That's what Seth
Kendrick
Rogen
and
did.
J. Cole or Drake
Yeah, I
and J.
remember,
Cole
yeah.
to album of the year. Like yo,
That
just
made no
listen,
sense. That
take
made
in the fans,
absolutely
the
no sense.
fans and fan bases in general. That makes absolutely no
It's
sense.
probably, let's say, like all the Macklemore fans, they were tap and vote, you know what
Yo,
I mean? But
it's-
like, let's say all the
it's
Kendrick
stupid,
fans, they
it's
thought the album
stupid.
was sick, but like they're not on their phones tapping
yo, you
in,
would think
know?
that
Like,
such
that's
a
the
big
problem.
industry would be embarrassed to host a show that was ignorant to what like
Mhm.
current media is talking about, what current media is into. Like, how is Uzi not even being named? He didn't have to win anything, but how is someone who's had fans waited, like who has a bunch of leaks, fans working to get as many leaks as they can, waiting for Eternal to take as long as they did, and his name doesn't get mentioned in anything.
One, it doesn't sell well, and two, they don't know about leaks. It's not really released.
What do
know
you
I
mean?
Like,
What
they're
do you
not
mean he
something-
doesn't sell well? He sold 308K.
No, but
know what
that doesn't sell well. People saying I want leaks, I want leaks. So what?
Esty, you know
I'm
what
not
it-
saying
that
that. I'm
doesn't
just
sell-
talking about like the fan base, the strength
Yeah.
of the fan base, and the attention.
But to
he
the
had.
people, to the, let's say, the Academy, that doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't. It's not because
It's
the
not like on
leaks
your
aren't-
resume.
Yeah, the leaks aren't on your resume type thing. You know, that's not.
But I'm not
publicly-
I'm not talking about the leaks. I'm just saying like how strong of a fan base he had and the attention he had, plus the actual album that is everywhere, that is an official album that is everywhere. He dropped 2 albums with like Eternal Take and then the
See
deluxe.
what I mean? It is kind of twisted.
Like,
Like
that
I don't know how
doesn't
to
make
fix
sense.
it.
That's
The only way I
confusing.
can see fix it is we just make our own. So like,
Yo, we're gonna start our own
Yeah.
award shows.
I feel like no, there's like someone who like one of the record labels or like record labels coming together and they actually like made something cool, or just like someone an outstanding personality in music made
you
that
could
shit.
get like award for like biggest dork.
Mm, Yeah. Okay.
That just killed the whole vibes of the conversation.
So, yo,
This guy's just
guys,
come up.
Attack on Titan.
Probably gonna head out.
Esty, what do you think about Attack on Titan new season so far, man?
You
Yo,
didn't
it's-
watch it.
I
Yeah,
was
he did. Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
Oh, you watched
Esty's
it?
tapped in,
I'm like
bro.
I'm like
You
one
tapped
episode
in, I'm not
behind. I'm
tapped
one
in.
episode behind.
Yeah, it came out today, LA.
Yeah.
Yo, I seen some pictures for today's episode.
Because today, okay,
No, what
to,
you sent,
to let you
bro,
guys
that
know,
little-
today
fuck.
the episode that was supposed to come out, it's like it was supposed to be really action based. Like they were like setting up for the past couple episodes. So this episode coming out should be good. But to
The
be honest, so
climb.
far in the season, like shit's been crazy. They haven't included Eren too much, and they haven't included a lot of the original cast too much. So it's been like kind of confusing for a lot of people that are jumping
It's
back
like a
into it.
refresh.
Right? Yeah, you kind of need a refresh, to be honest, right?
I had to watch like a YouTube video that kind of
Like a
caught me up.
recap?
It was like explaining the transition for me, like, and what happened before and like what you will see, and it's all gonna make sense. And like, yo, if you're watching it and you know what's going on,
If you're
You're
tapped
gonna-
in, like it makes sense and it works.
Yo, it explains like everything that happened in the past, and that you wondered, like, I wonder what was actually going on, like
during this time.
during this, or like what was going through their minds
like,
during
when-
this time, and then they show it, and I'm like,
It was like, okay,
The
so I'll
fuck?
give
So
you
it's
guys
some
an
it's some
example.
Christopher Nolan type.
I'll
shit.
give
It's
you an
like-
Yeah,
example.
yeah,
I'll
not-
give you an
not
example
even
that's
that.
not spoiling
Don't
anything.
fucking
So
do
in the beginning, this isn't a spoiler unless you watch the first episode. In the first episode when the Titan, like the 2 Titans come in and kick down the first walls and shit. You know what I mean? Like you're right now in the new season, they're explaining
How
what
those
was
walls
going
got
what
kicked
was going down between like
Their
you know what I mean? Like
mind.
what
Their
like
perspective.
all the people, all the other perspectives
Even
and stuff,
just, like,
and it's like it's coming around full circle, and it's making the story like 8 times better. It feels like to me at least.
even just like
feel that.
like Annie's character, like I always wondered, I'm like, yo, why does she look like she's so morbid?
Yeah,
like, she hates
right?
life, and like
And now
she's
you
a
get
part
it.
of these people that are attacking, like the people on Paradise Island, but she seems like she hates doing that too. So like now when you see it, I'm not
Well,
gonna
think
spoil
about
it.
so
you understand like where her head's at.
There,
essentially.
one thing that I think is really sick that I didn't even think about before is that all of the people who bear the Attack Titans, like the Titan powers.
Yeah, it's connected to all of them.
No. All of the people that
Yo.
no, I'm not.
What are you
spoil-
doing about it?
I'm not
What are you
spoil-
doing?
I'm
I'm
not
just
spoil-
playing.
Oh.
Yo,
I'm
all
playing.
the
It's
people
good.
tell
that
you that,
all
though.
the
It's
people
all
that
good.
bear the powers of being a Titan, like one thing that they're explaining now is like you shouldn't be happy about it. Like that's a real that's a really bad thing. Think about
Weight on your
all the
shoulders.
yeah, it's a big weight. You're killing people. You're at war. You know what I mean? Like there's scenes now where like all these people are coming back from war and they're so fucked up. They have PTSD. They like can't function in society. And it's like imagine being a Titan. You know what I mean? Like killing all these people, having the weight on your shoulders to go into war. That one man that's to kick down the walls and like kill all these people and like that's heavy. You know what I mean? And I think like now in the new season that it's getting a lot deeper into that.
I have a
It's
question.
really
Yeah.
interesting. I love it.
You need a tissue? No, I'm
Yo,
kidding.
bro,
Yeah,
the story. Yo,
I have a
honestly,
question.
Attack on Titan
Yo.
is becoming
On
one of
that
my
note, wait,
favorite
wait,
wait.
anime.
You
on
sound
that-
pretty passionate.
Yo, I love
Yeah.
it, bro. It's
On
so
that-
sick.
on
You're
that-
a waste man because you're not even caught up. I don't even
Yeah,
want to
no.
hear from you, bro.
On that note, I want to ask, how creative do you think this story is compared to other stories? Because I feel like the Attack on Titan story, like
Very.
before you get into your bag, before,
I want to pop up.
I feel like the Attack on Titan is extremely creative, and it includes a lot of realism, even especially in this new season, because there's a war going on. You see like the people that are experiencing the war, like they're fucked up, like you were saying, like that
Mhm.
one part where there is a bunch, they're by a hospital, and then one guy just made an explosion sound, and a bunch of people reacted.
They freaked out. Yeah.
So like it includes a lot of stuff that ties in the story really nicely. That was like a small example, but like it's a different story. It's a little weird, and it's confusing, and you really need to continue watching and reading if you're up with the manga stuff like that to get it. But compared to other stories, like it's taken like cool. It's different. I enjoy it. I like it.
I'll explain why I think it is groundbreaking. I think Attack on Titan. should
Why
be-
you done?
No, I'm not, because I was just looking at Modi.
I think Attack on Titan is groundbreaking for multiple reasons.
Uh-huh.
One, shut up, Maddie. When Attack on
This
Titan
guy's an
first came
asshole,
out,
man.
when Attack on Titan first came out, realistically there was nothing like it. It like
It's the first time we've seen anything.
It's
like
never
that.
been seen before.
no real shit. Like when Attack on Titan
Hold
came
up,
out,
hold up. When Naruto came out, you seen something like it?
yes, Attack on Titan is super shonen. It's super like
Attack
even-
on Titan.
Or
is
not
super
Attack on
good?
Titan. Sorry. Naruto. No matter
Really?
how much I love Naruto, it is cookie cutter. You know what I mean? It's DBZ. It's like
Yeah.
it's Bleach. It's
Oh, yeah,
shonen
yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
It's comfort food.
Yeah,
still.
Attack on
That is
Titan. The
comfort
only
food.
stories that I at least know. I
What?
know I don't watch as many animes as like other people do, but from what I've seen, the only stories
What
I
did you
can compare Attack on Titan
I'll
to
tell
is
you
like
after. I'll tell you
Death
after.
Note's like level of
Pause.
thinking.
In
Um,
depthness.
Pardon?
In depth.
And yeah, in depth and darkness and shit.
Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland, but
Yeah.
that came out after. So see, like it hasn't happened before. Like even though I was saying I compared to Death Note because of how deep you have to think into the story, like nobody thought about like these humans eating each other and then how it would get into the war and the government, all the politics. Like yeah, they may be simple like theories and like ideas, but the way that they introduced it
Yeah.
to the story was like way out of left field. Nobody thought about this before.
Like
and,
a good example.
it took everybody by surprise, and that's why it took the world by storm, especially because of how well they did the animation. The studio killed it, bro. I realized, so it's Studio Wit. They passed it on to who they passed it on to now. The new
Uh.
season has a new animation studio. It's a big
Yeah,
one.
I
It's
know
Mappa.
that.
It's
Yo,
Mappa
is the
Studio.
season? Is it almost done? Because I want to
No, it
watch. I
just
want to watch it
started.
all
No,
when it.
it's like episode 5 or 6 or something.
I see.
But
Yeah.
yo, like a good
Yo.
example would be like a good theory or a theory that was on the early My Hero books, let's say, compares nothing to like the theories that Attack on Titan has. Like people
How so?
like
What are you talking about?
fuck, I worded that weird, but like the My Hero theories are very like basic, like we kind of know what's gonna happen. You
Very
guys know
cookie
which
cutter
one.
shonen.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then like Attack on Titan, you can never ever tell like what's about to happen.
Yeah, I think okay. I'll explain what I was trying to say. In My Hero, you know that like certain people are connected in certain ways, and like when me and Mauri would be reading the manga to My Hero Academia, like we're kind of guessing what's gonna happen next, and like as time goes by, we're right. You know what I mean? You can tell how cookie cutter a show like My Hero Academia is compared to Attack on Titan, because in Attack on Titan, you have no idea what's gonna happen next, never,
Mhm.
right? Like what were you guys
People
saying?
dying left and right.
Yeah,
and
people
shit.
dying left and right. Like it's crazy. It's like Walking Dead's like type shit where like random like main characters die and you're like, what the fuck? Like I never thought this would happen. Like
Yup.
what the fuck's going on here? As for like My Hero, like you kind of know. Even though I'm a big fan of My Hero and I love it to death,
You are.
it's kill yourself.
My Hero.
It's like-
comfort food. That's
Yeah.
the new word.
Yeah,
around
you
here.
know, My Hero's like the new
Bro,
Naruto
I
type shit.
don't fuck with that phrase.
No, so hear me
What?
out. The reason I
What?
say that, the
You've
reason
been
I say
saying
that,
you said it twice now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
felt
yeah.
uncomfortable both times.
What do you
no,
saying?
I call
He's saying
them like
he's saying
showing it.
comfort food.
I call comfort food. Comfort.
oh,
weird,
comfort
Esty.
food.
Wow,
What are you
Esty.
talking
I
about?
was so scared. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? I was like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with this guy?
Nah,
No, but
My Hero is comfort.
the
food
reason I
type
say
shit.
it is because like you know
Thank
what you're
you,
gonna get with those
comfort.
animes when you watch them. You know what I mean?
I
You know-
was scared.
like for
man.
example with Naruto, you know Naruto's gonna win in the end.
Yeah.
With My Hero, you know Deku's gonna win in the end. You know like One Piece even like you're along for the ride because you still love it, but you're not like It's not gonna like
All right,
surprise you or take
let me
you
ask you
anywhere
this
that
then.
you don't know. You know what I
What
mean?
okay, you haven't watched the new season of Attack on Titan.
I
What
haven't
do you
watched
think-
the second, third, or fourth.
What do
season.
you think's gonna? Okay, where are you at right now? What
I
do you
He's
remember?
still- he's still
I
early.
just
So what
watched the
happened?
first season.
Yeah, so
All
what
I know,
happened? What happened last? Do you remember?
I
Like,
mean, I
similar?
watched it when it first
But
came
I
out
feel,
like
I
5
feel like
years
he's
ago.
honestly
so
too early to give a good
I'm
guess
I'm
right
too
now.
early.
I was
I-
gonna say, what do you think's gonna happen
'Cause he
next?
hasn't
Because like
seen
whatever
enough.
No
he
idea.
thinks gonna happen next, it's not.
He
Bro.
hasn't
Like,
seen
shit's
enough.
popping.
Yeah, he
Nah.
barely seen it. If you
I
only
love
seen
those types
season
of anime. That's why I'm really excited to get into it. The problem is I'm fighting. I'm in a
Nah,
I'm
you're
in
in
a
a big
battle.
bag.
I'm in
You're
a
in a
I'm
big
in a
bag.
big battle right
What
now.
do you? What do you?
so-
What part in One Piece are you on, guys?
Yes,
Dante's been watching One
sir.
Piece and he's almost caught up.
Yep.
Welcome.
Me and
And look
Esty
at
me and
his
Esty
laugh
on a
smile.
One Piece journey.
Wait, you say what episode you on? I'll say what episode I'm on.
This guy's trying to big dick me so hard right now. No, wait, pause. I meant like
I got my head out.
I'm not trying to do. Yo, I am not trying to do any.
wait,
of that,
wait,
bro.
wait. Let me put that in a context.
Pour out a drink for that
Hold
one,
on.
bro. What the fuck is he talking
You already
about,
know
Let me
Jay-Z's
put that
gonna
in a
make a clip.
Let me
Yo,
put that in a
what the-
context.
Like, yo, why the
Let me
fuck
put that
would
in a
you say that
context.
shit, bro?
Let me put that in a.
I don't even want to talk no
Nah,
more,
I
bro.
meant like this
You're
guy's trying to say
fired.
how much further along he
That's
is
the
than me.
most fire thing anyone
No,
has
what-
ever.
what
There's
episode
no
you
You
guys-
guys, you guys get what I'm saying. You
No
guys get what I'm saying.
episode you guys
relationships
on?
in the
Go, what
works.
episode?
No,
Yes.
in all seriousness though, I'm on
Episode.
episode what am I on right now? Like 326,
Out of how many?
327
Out of how many?
out of 9.
900.
3?
So I'm about 1/3 of the way.
Three?
I'm about 1/3
Three?
of the way.
300?
You see what I'm saying? Like
754.
No
Yo,
life.
The new trailer.
It's been a year, right?
Okay,
It's,
fine.
that's
I
pretty.
remember
You
I
finished
watched
Naruto
in a week.
in
I
like
know.
2 weeks. Yo, it was insane. I think I.
He's like, yo, I think I'm gonna start it.
Yeah, and we
Shippuden
didn't know.
or
We
original?
didn't. The craziest thing
all
is
of
that
Naruto,
the
yeah, we
craziest
were in
thing
high
is that
school.
we
Holy
didn't see
fuck.
you. We didn't see you for those 2 weeks.
Yo, every day after high
We
school,
didn't.
like we'd link up. I'd go kick it over at Maudy's house and Esty's house, bro, for a week or two straight, bro.
Well, Maudy's house.
Often, bro, straight home, bro. Naruto. I was feeding that show.
Yo, literally, he came back 2 weeks later.
It's like I love
It
anime.
looked like he hadn't left his room
got a
for the
tattoo
whole
of
2
Naruto.
weeks.
Bro, I had like Naruto's headband on and shit.
running around weird.
I had, like run like that.
Yeah,
But-
it had the show hadn't finished yet though. I'm pretty sure you just caught up with like
yeah,
the actual.
yeah,
Yeah.
facts. And then,
Read
and
the
then after
manga.
that, I eventually started reading.
Yeah.
Yo, I think the 13th or something like that. Promise Neverland season 2 starts. Boys.
Yeah, I remember
Promise
that.
Neverland's
Wait,
fire,
before you
man.
say that, where are you in One Piece right now? You're caught up. How
I'm
many?
done.
Caught up with the manga and anime.
I'm 200 episodes.
What do
out.
you think about One Piece?
Give
Yeah.
me the real rundown
Okay.
on One Piece.
All right.
Real rundown, because I hear a lot of the bullshit. It's a
As
long
real as it
story.
gets.
As real as it gets, bro.
Yo, be like.
What is your real opinion on it?
I've heard the people. I've heard the cries. I understand why people don't like it. I know why my friend Dre, like, he calls me a waste man every time I say that I
Why?
fuck with the show.
His
And I
eyes.
get it. There's a lot like mainly I think there's a lot of character faults. There's a lot of different weird animations with how people look and how they carry themselves in the show.
Looks goofy. I
And
think.
it's very shonen and like especially in the earlier episodes, maybe also in the later, but it's just extremely like friendship oriented and like friendship saves the day sometimes.
Not a fan.
And that could be an extreme turn off, but like the overall story and the idea of this pirate world and how it already exists. I'm not gonna explain to you
Pirates
the
of the
entire...
Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think you asked this question like last pod, did you not?
No.
Oh,
So,
okay. Never mind.
What?
It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, Pirates
But
of the
what if
Caribbean.
you're like going to the Caribbean or you're going to the Caribbean?
You're going to the Caribbean, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Anyways, okay, what are you saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking, it is. I get why people don't like it, but just for me, it's a story, bro. Like I got this far because of the story, and I'm just I want to see
So what
what
do you
the
think
fuck
about
happens. Like I want to see it, like how he becomes the pirate king. Who is he gonna lose along the way?
it? No, but so
Like,
like
how will he even get to that stage? There's so much shit that needs to happen. Like I can't explain to you right now. I don't even know a lot of shit. Maudy's the one that knows everything, and Sebastian.
and
You
Sebastian.
Shout
know
out
what's crazy?
Sebastian.
Shout out
me
Sebastian.
compared to Sebastian is nothing. Like he knows so
yeah.
much more.
Yeah,
Yo,
I-
he's watched it like 3 times.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Back to back,
just
like,
getting,
I watched it
just
twice.
like
That's very-
getting back to it. I
That's
just
crazy too.
there's a lot that I want to see, and that's literally the main reason why like I need to watch the show because I literally just want to see how this plays out.
So my question to you is so far like what do you think about it personally? Like how do you rank it? Is it one of your favorite animes or you like it's really good but it's like whatever, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's
Like
it's in my top 5.
it's actually
One of my favorite
well,
animes.
all right, fair enough.
Wow,
It's in my top 5.
that's crazy.
But yo, honestly though, like how
Top
could it
5?
not? For the fact that I'm episode
How can
754.
it not be? Okay.
How could it not be in my
Yeah,
top 5?
I feel
How
that.
could I not commit?
Why
to
would
that?
you? Yeah. Why would you commit to something that you don't
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
in?
I feel that.
exactly.
I think
Like,
I'm
if it was
starting to have
mid,
that
I
issue
would've-
now
I
with
would've- I
it.
would've dropped it. And yo, bro, I'm telling you, it's not even close to being done. So like, why would I even commit the time for it?
I feel that. I feel like I'm having the same
Sorry,
problem
guys,
too with this show.
Y'all hear my cat?
But,
She's tweaking, bro.
But no, yeah.
hate cats,
Like
bro.
for me,
Yo,
like,
don't.
the best way to describe One Piece
Yeah,
for me, I feel.
dogs are better, bro.
I ain't gonna
Oh.
dispute it, but you can't disrespect Zoe like that.
Nah,
Actually, you can, guys. I don't know if you seen. I had a stream one time. I was streaming me.
wait. You
No.
cut him off.
Nah, I
He
don't
was
care.
serious.
I
Nah,
don't
you
care.
get
I
your
don't
do your thing.
I was streaming me animating one time on Twitch, and I was like, on camera you can see my cat Zoe like in the corner. I was like, yeah, guys, this is my cat Zoe. She's the cutest, right? And then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get back to animating, and she walks over and she comes and she takes a shit on the podcast setup, bro.
Oh, it was Zoe,
It was Zoe.
and you want to defend her.
Well, like she's still my favorite. I don't.
A dog would never.
He has
Yeah.
3 cats.
Yeah, I have 3 cats now. I'm
No,
not
my
a crazy cat.
my
dude.
dog when she was a puppy, she shed in our carpet in her house.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
You-
an
you
interesting.
didn't have to
it was
ruin
an
it.
interesting
Dante,
Vibe.
vibe.
didn't
you?
you have puppies?
Too many puppies to be
Yeah,
honest
right?
with you. I have multiple puppies.
How's
Yeah.
that going?
Not. I mean, it's going. It's fine.
You still have all
We've
them, or Are
adjusted.
you selling them or are you keeping them all?
No, not all of them. We gave one away to a family friend of ours, and then another one went with my aunt.
Aren't they
And-
your aunts?
Yeah, no, they're ours. My mom's technically, I guess. Basically,
Okay.
what happened was, for those of you guys that don't know, my mom. My mom, without consulting anybody, bought 2 dogs, one boy and one girl, when they were puppies, and didn't think that they would reproduce. So we had the 2 dogs. They were together the whole time, and then they ended up reproducing. So now we have like 6 dogs at the crib.
Eventually, you run out of stuff.
Or
to
no,
do.
we don't have
As
6
a dog,
no.
eventually you run out of stuff to do, and you turn to other things.
Yeah,
I mean, I
well,
do
you
that as a
gotta
person.
do what you got. It's actually pretty funny to see how they interact and stuff when they go in heat and stuff. Like we have to pull them off each
What
other
you
and
talking
shit.
about,
It's
man?
introducing how they reproduce.
Anyways.
Watch it.
But
Wow.
anyways, yeah. So we ended up giving a couple of them away, and then we have a couple.
I have a crazier
solos.
one for Christmas. We're looping back around to the holidays, guys. For Christmas this year, my mom, she wanted a second cat, right? So we have my cat Zoe, right? She wanted a second cat. So me and my sister, we adopt a cat, right? And we keep it in secret at my sister's house until
Kept
Christmas.
it in a box with no holes for air.
Yeah. We stabbed the box.
Every
right?
time I made a sound, just kidding.
We kept that at my sister's house, right? And then my mom's like, I want to adopt a new cat. I'm going to adopt a new cat. And I was like, Mom, please don't, because I'm trying to like keep her, like, I'm trying to stall her till Christmas so we can surprise her with this next cat. But then, so she's going to she's going to adopt a new cat. So me and my sister, we just bring over the cat like before Christmas. We're like, oh, early Christmas, Mom, here you go. And so we get her a kitten, and she is not happy, bro. She's like, this is not the one. Like, bro, like I have a video of it. She had like no expression on her face.
Are you
She's like,
serious?
It's like
Yeah.
your expression.
she's like, you just caught me by surprise. All right, so my mom just decided to adopt a random cat anyways. She's like, I have a connection to this one that I found online. I was like, all right, sick. So now we have 3 cats. She didn't want to take back either of them because I brought her the kitten. She brought another one. And now I have 3 cats running around my crib. And they all hate each other. And they fight under my bed at night. And one of them took a
Preach.
shit on the podcast setup. And
Preach.
Christmas was crazy.
As life goes. Yo, question. I don't know, so I'm not a cat person, but you don't take cats for walks, do you? Like, no, honestly, got a question.
Some people do. Though.
So,
I
no,
can't even lie.
I've seen
Nah.
people take them for walks, so I don't know. I
No.
no, so
I'm
you don't
not-
know
I'm
because I was
honestly,
gonna
I
say,
can't-
why
I've
would
heard
she
of
shit
it,
on
but
your
I've
thing
never
if you take
seen
her
it.
for
Yeah,
a
Sir
walk?
Johnny
wait.
brings his cat on his walks with Luca.
When
No,
only
I
because
think
time.
his cat just like runs out of the house and just
But no,
walks.
it-
I've
no,
seen
but-
I've seen people take their
No, but
cats
he
for
doesn't
walks.
like.
Like
You
No,
know,
you
no.
don't have to leash it.
No,
yeah,
like-
but like his
you
cat,
don't have to leash your dog.
his,
Then you're
no,
just
his cat's like an
vulnerable.
outdoor cat, and like if it sees him outside,
Oh, so it
it'll
just walks with him.
yeah.
Yeah, I was with him once, and he just had the cat literally just follow
Yeah.
us. And like we didn't see it for most of the walk, but by the time we got back to the crib, it was just behind us.
Yeah, that's the most fire shit ever. When you have a pet and you go outside, he just sticks by your
Yeah,
side the whole
doesn't
time,
even
doesn't
go-
run away.
My dog just doesn't like the outdoors. He doesn't even stand on the
Yo,
grass, yo.
The funniest thing is I pull up to go get Mouty, right? And he's like, yo, one second, I have to take my dog for a piss. So you see him come out the building, and he's just standing at the door, and like he just looks like he wants to kill himself, bro. And his dog's just taking a piss there, bro. Doesn't let his dog walk at all, just takes it back into the building.
No, he doesn't walk.
I know,
He hates
I
the
know.
cold.
I know, but it's funny, bro. You just come outside, you're just like,
Like, I just have to
do you
wait.
take all 19 of your dogs for a walk? Like all at once? You have them like
No,
tied
no,
around
no,
your waist
no.
and shit?
All
And they're
22.
like yanking you
He's
around
just
and
walking,
shit?
No, no,
he's pacing
Not
himself.
not all.
Yeah, I'm a
once, not
dog
all
breeder.
once. No, to be honest with you, I personally don't
It's a
really deal with that
lifestyle
stuff like
choice.
my mom does, but she'll take them 2 at a time. So she'll take 2 and then come back, and then later in the day she'll take 2 and then come back, and
Do-
then later
do-
in the day
do you
she'll take
have
the
a
last
favorite?
Yeah, dude.
one. Do I have a favorite?
Do you have a favorite dog?
No, I hate them all. To be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
they're all
dark.
fucking annoying.
That's dark, bro.
No, in all seriousness, no. I have like the smallest
I
puppy,
can
like the
cop one?
runt, is
I
my favorite.
can cop
It's
one?
just really tiny. Yeah.
Yo, so I
Yo,
can cop
you know what was funny?
I
Speaking
can
of
cop one?
one? Yo, I can cop a second one?
what?
I slap you.
You know,
with
if people try to cop them
I'll
off
give
of
you a
me.
tenner.
No. What?
I slap you with D's.
What? No.
You slap with these? Like, here's the pup.
It's some gas though.
No, but you know what's joke? Speaking of outdoors, like when they were born, right? We had to obviously keep them in the house for like 2-3 weeks, and so the first time ever we had to take them for a walk.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit ever seeing them interact with like the outside world. It was the first time they've ever seen like sunlight and shit.
Yeah.
And like the dogs were so scared, they were like literally shaking like crazy,
Mhm.
and they were like they were rubbing their ass on the concrete, like they didn't want to go. They were pushing like against the.
Oh, like they were
the
just
gra-
drag.
yeah,
you
like
because
I had to like
ground?
yeah, basically to
We're
get them to
walking.
like
They
not
We're
be
fucking
afraid.
walking.
We're walking
They were
here.
so scared.
Yo, what are all their names? Go. How many are there? Wait, how many are there?
What?
How many are there?
5.
Okay, go. Name them.
That
Name them.
5, yeah.
Name them.
So Tico, Emma are the ones that
Tico, Emma.
The
are the parents.
masterminds.
The
They're-
mastermind.
They're the ones behind all of this.
The behind the mask.
Tico, Emma, and then you have Mala, Ruby, and what's the last one's
Rose.
name?
The runt. Which one's the runt? Your favorite?
That's Mala. Mala,
Okay.
Ruby, and Blue.
Wow. Look
Yeah,
at you.
yeah, yeah.
That's not
I'm
a
out
lot
here.
of, not a lot of thought process in the names.
No, I mean my mom named them. My mom named.
You know
Those are her
what's
puppies.
I mean, at
man.
least they're not named like Alex or something, bro. That's just boring.
I mean, Emma's pretty fucking basic, and Tico. Oh no,
Tico's better.
Tico's
Nah,
pretty
that's
basic
cool.
too.
That's cool. My cat's name is Zoe.
So you don't even call her Zoe. You say buddy.
That's my buddy.
Nah,
like,
I
that's my best
I
friend.
remember
Fuck all
when,
you guys.
when we scooped Summer for the first time and we brought her back to my crib. We had carpet on like all the floors, so like
Mm.
we had her like we brought her and carried and stuff. 'cause
Wait,
she-
back at
she's
the old crib?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like we brought her and carried and stuff because she couldn't go up the stairs yet. Like she was a baby, she was small as fuck. And we put her on the stairs and she was shaking. Like I don't know, like I guess it felt
She's
super
scared. It's a
different.
new place.
And like she couldn't even. She would walk like funny as fuck on the carpet. Like it was so like with dogs when they're just starting to learn shit, they're fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
bro.
just remember
So-
this one time. Wait, I just remember this one
Yeah,
time.
what's your
I was at Esty's house, bro. And I had the mini bazooka. I had the mini soccer ball, and I was playing like with Esty's dog, like kicking it around. And then I megged his dog, like I kicked it through all 4 of his dog's legs, and all of its legs just went like this. It just dropped on its stomach, bro. It was so funny, bro. And his dog's fat, so like it's hilarious.
She's an old lady now.
Yo, you know what cheesed me? I was just thinking about this. Dog,
I
like
think he
when
got
people.
mad at me too. He was like, "What the fuck? I guess that's my
I
dog."
know you break your legs.
I mean, I just gave her the nutmeg, you know.
It annoys the fuck out of me when people. give
you're,
her the
you're,
nutmeg.
you're a freak, bro. Like, congrats. You went, what the fuck?
I have to pause on that for a sec.
That's
It annoys me
one
when people name their dogs like the most basic shit ever. That's why it annoyed me when my mom did it. Like when people are like
most basic dog name you got?
like Tusker. Like you get a dog, you're
Your
like, hey
dog's name
Tusker.
is
It's like
Blue.
I know, but like actually
Alright, like,
no, but
that's
you
a
know what?
primary
But you know
color,
what? You know
man.
what? I don't like my dog's names
That's
either
like-
because they're mad basic. But like Blue makes sense because
He's
my
blue.
no. Blue's
I've
Clues?
never seen Blue's Clues.
No, real talk. It's
have
because
Blue's
he is blind in one eye and his eye is blue. Like when
Blue?
you know when you're
Oh,
blind.
yeah,
like
that's
blind.
fine,
Chicho.
So that's why.
No, Chicho's just blind.
Oh, okay.
Chicho's got like one of those like white like things
Glare.
on his eyes. So you,
Nah, like
can't
it's
see.
actually so sad. I'd be like, "Yo, Chicho," looks the next way. I'm like, "Bro, come
Nah,
on."
you're like, "Yo, Chicho," and then he like runs into
Yeah.
a
Nah,
wall.
the
Wanna
worst-
hear a funny story?
Though, can I tell what last one?
All right, go.
Like the worst thing is that like I see Chicho staring at me from across the like.
But he's not
across the
staring
room.
at you, bro.
But it's
Yo,
sad
this
'cause
is
he's not.
funny.
You just
he's
know
not-
something is
he's
coming
not
from
even
that
looking at me.
direction.
I'll be walking up, and he's just his eyes.
You just see
do
one
it
of his
again, do it
eyes
again.
start
He's
going
just
that way.
looking, and
They're
then
always like this.
I still, then as soon as I
like
find,
John.
as soon as
Yeah,
I,
John, your dog just like look at
as soon as I
Staring
finally get up to him, it's like he notices my presence and he's like, and then he just starts looking again. I'm like, bro, you're fucked. Like,
Yo,
that must be so
to take out my dog because I live in a building. I have to go down the stairwell. I still have to pick him up and bring him down the stairs.
It's so cute, bro. It's so cute. This
He's-
guy just picks up Chicho.
Ever since he was little, he would just fall down the stairs, bro. Like
No,
flip,
no,
flip,
wait.
flip.
Back in
boom.
Howdy's old crib, wasn't he
Stairs.
scared to go up Disco
Up
almost
and down.
DDoS himself.
No, he's nice.
Terrace Court is my old crib. You could go there if you want.
Okay. You didn't go up or you didn't go down the stairs?
But you're just waiting for them there. Oh, so you found my old house?
You have summoned me.
Wait, he wouldn't go up or
Nani?
down the stairs.
Both.
Yeah, like I
Because
remember.
those ones are steep.
But he'd get like super amped too, so he'd be like at the top of the
looking at
stairs,
me
and he'd
for,
see me
bro?
come in. And he's like tweaking at the top of the steps. He's like, like he wouldn't come down.
Having a seizure and shit.
He's a funny
You're just
guy.
mad because your dog's having seizures.
When I brought Chicho from Argentina,
She does not.
Yikes.
That's awful. Why the fuck would you say that?
Yikes.
when I brought Chicho from Argentina, the first time him seeing snow and playing in
That
snow,
must have been funny.
that was funny.
Yo, how old's your
Yes.
dog? Like, I swear your dog's been around forever
He's
now.
15.
Holy oh,
That's
okay.
old for a small dog, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super old for a
How,
small
how
dog.
old's Summer?
12. Turns 13 this year.
Oh, Summer's got time left on the clock, bro.
Nah, bro.
Well,
No?
Literally, we went to go. She has like a deformity. She has like a fat
No.
ball. That's because she's skinny now. But
No.
because she lost all the weight,
No,
all
she
the
wasn't that skinny last time I saw
all
her.
the, all the
she's
fat,
a lot less
Yeah.
skinnier than obese her.
all the
Yeah,
all she's a lot less fatter, not skinny. All the like the fatness accumulated into a ball. So we took her to the doctor. She's like, "Yo, it looks like it bothers her. It looks like it's heavy." And the doctor's like, "Nah, she's blessed. It doesn't bother her for anything." And he was like, "To be honest, but if we do the surgery, get rid of it, by the time it takes for her to heal, she'll probably be dead." And like it might be more. There might be more complications and stuff. So I was like, "Oh."
Might lead to other stuff.
I was
so it's
like, "Oh
you know,
damn."
it's
I confidently give her within these next 2 years, she'll have her.
Hey, that's time. That's time left on the clock. You
you
know.
know, she has started to go to band.
Yo, I fuck with Summer. You know.
Yeah, she's a real one.
Yo, every
shout
time,
out to Summer, bro.
yo, shout out to
Fuck,
Summer, yo.
She made me
Yeah.
cry, bro.
Shout out to Summer. Even though I don't know her that well, shout out to Summer.
Yeah, she don't know you, bro.
Nah, every time I reach the crib, bro, Summer just so fat. She'd be like
She's so
jumping
happy
and
all the
shit.
time, though.
So
Nah,
happy.
I'm
bro.
gonna have to get a picture. Throw that bitch on the screen.
And like
man.
she got like the
God
half
damn.
tail like wagging and shit, so it's like not even wagging, it's like ticking back
But
and
she's
forth.
still happy.
Limp.
Yeah, it's like a little limp dick.
Bro, stop. What the fuck?
It's like his sister. Don't talk to her.
What?
What? Chicho's like my brother.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Still, I was like, what?
Man just squares.
I was about to say, Melody,
Yo.
Esty, is there something we don't know? You're trying to share on a pod?
Whoa.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Nothing.
That was so sad. Let's move on.
That sounds good.
Guys, I think we had a good conversation tonight.
Where are we?
Nah,
Oh.
like for real. I think this has been a good way to welcome back the year and welcome back the pod.
New year, new me.
Cheers.
Yo, cheers to everybody.
What do
man.
you have to say
Cheers,
to the
y'all.
new year, everybody? What do you have
Alright,
to say?
to the new everybody.
Give
We'll
me
go
your
around
New
the
Year's
table.
resolution.
We'll go around the table.
Go, Esty first. No, Melody first. He's off cam.
What can I think?
Jesus. All right, think.
No, I got it down.
Go.
I'm ready to go too.
To another year of glory, success, and getting out of my comfort zone.
Love it.
Exactly.
That was beautiful.
'Kay,
I
one
should
sip
probably
for
grab a
that.
glass.
Jesus, you're gonna get sauced, bud.
All right, Dante.
Don't put it down.
Don't
Drink
put it
for
down.
every
Don't
drink.
put it down.
Drink
Don't put it
for
down.
every
Figure, my
drink.
bad.
Okay.
Cheers to a new year, because the last year was a little iffy. And cheers to the pod. Hopefully we can keep growing it and good things happen for each and everybody here and everybody watching too. I hope good things happen for you guys in the new year as well.
Yeah, you
So
too.
Like
cheers.
that. Like
Shout out
that.
to all
Another
y'all.
sip. Another sip. All right. I'm gonna say, cheers to a new year. Cheers to a new podcast setup.
Why do you say it so weird?
All right.
The wine's hitting him. The wine's hitting him.
Cheers to the new year.
Okay. Nah.
Cheers.
Cheers to the
Drunk
Screwed Up
uncle.
World. Cheers to what this whole channel will be and what the
Don't be
podcast
shy,
will
say
become.
some
Cheers to all of us, and now we've made it to episode 11, right, Dante?
Yep, we made it.
Yep.
We made it. Who knows if we'll get to episode 12? One episode at a time.
You know, one episode at a time. I
Yeah.
like that. All right, so cheers to what will become in the future as a whole channel,
my
as a
arm
whole
is
Screwed Up
bust.
World
Hurry.
team.
That's why
No.
you gotta do the lazy thing or just.
Well, yo,
Sit
we're
it on the-
cheersing, so my arm is up.
But yeah, but like I gotta hit
You're a
first,
bitch.
because that's
For
too much
real.
work to
You a
just.
whole thought,
That's-
bro. All right, buddy. Let
I'ma
me hear
just-
some
We
shit.
gotta
bro.
say that. Wait,
Uh,
sip to that. Sip to that.
Oh yeah.
Did we not sip it? Or I sipped it already.
All right, run it, Mowdy.
Achieve pure happiness and success. Easy,
Love
simple.
it. Love it.
Cheers, hermano mío.
Yo, you know what this shit sounded like? You know when you're at Thanksgiving and you got to do the thanks and everybody has to go around the table? So you guys just give like the most generic thanks at Thanksgiving?
I
'cause
remember,
you guys are just trying to get straight
I
to the
remember once
food?
my
You guys
cousin
know what I'm
said,
talking
my
about?
cousin said world peace. I started dying.
No way.
I was like, bro, we're going on Thanksgiving, deep shit. That's the only thing your ass can think of, bro. Like,
You can't
that's
just
the-
down, bro.
the
Mans can't
only
just be
thing your ass
happy.
can think
What if
of.
he actually like?
Actually, honestly,
Solve the world peace.
I think it was my sister. My sister, bro. It's the only thing you can fucking think of.
She's
bro.
like watching. She could
Yo,
be
if
like,
she
"Oh,
if
fuck
she
you."
solves world peace, you have to apologize.
Huh?
If your sister solves world peace, you
Nah,
have to
I'll crush
apologize.
that. I'll crush that.
Anyways,
you beat your sister up for achieving world peace.
Y'all are wild.
Wait, you fixed the world?
Yo, bitch, for real. Beat the fuck out.
What'd you just say?
I'm kidding.
Kidding.
Anyways,
I love you. I love you.
I think we'll wrap it up at that. Screw Culture episode 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Happy New
oh
Year's.
no.
What?
I have a special announcement.
One more.
A final special announcement.
Oh shit.
Before we go.
Here on the Screw Culture podcast, we want to engage with our audience a little bit more, and on our socials, we will be posting different types of through like on our stories or on our with some posts where you guys could comment or just send us a DM with any type of questions or statements you guys have, something that you guys would want us to talk about. We're gonna try this out and kind of try to include one question or one statement per episode and elaborate on it. So try to be as creative as you want. You literally can ask us anything.
I mean, if
How
there's a
we're
lot,
not-
then we might do more than
Yeah, we
one.
might do multiple if you guys bring a lot of heat, you know? We might
Yeah.
have to run a
Yo,
couple.
yo, let us know if you want us to tell you our crack stories.
Wait, what?
Wait, is that just me?
I think that's just you.
Ah, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like you could do. You could also do individual questions, and then the one person that answers will just fire them up for whatever the fuck they say. But whatever you guys got, try to be as creative as you can be. Out of the box questions. We're gonna pick and choose, and we'll probably DM you if you have a good question.
Yeah, other than that, I think we'll end it here. Have a good night, everybody.
Cheers.
Peace.
Screwed up, we blew up.